everyone, Tiniestofchibis here, and we are back with Twisted Wonderland. As you can tell from the last episode, I kind of got cut off midway, so we're going to finish this chapter. When this comes out, it should be my birthday, so yay! So we're actually going to do something real quick, so that way we can both see something, because I've been saying, well, what, sweetie? Oh, you're not my sweetie. Taylor, what the hell do you want? We'll finish this bit up. Your ability to use magic, blah, blah, blah. Now, if you finish your meal, you should quit gossiping and be prepared for your next class. Rule 271 is quite clear. One must leave the table within 15 minutes of completing their lunch. So you do understand what happens to rule breakers, I trust. More insane rules. I believe you mean to say yes, House Warden. Yes, House Warden. Very well, then. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on them. As Vice House Warden, I trust you to avoid any further indiscreet conversations. Now, as per Rule 339, the post-meal beverage is to be lemon tea with 2 sugar cubes. Thus, I must go acquire my sugar cubes. Farewell. Don't even get me started on their violation of running out of sugar cubes. This right here is like the Overblot situation. Sheesh, that was terrifying. Now, okay, so while Riddle can punish Ace and Deuce, he is not allowed to punish anybody outside of his dorm, because that too would be a breaking of the rules. The only one who could have any influence on anybody outside their own dorm is your character and the teachers. The reason being is because you are the perfect. And being the perfect essentially makes you the goddamn lapdog of the principal, so. What? What? Taylor, what do you want? Go away. This guy has some serious issues. What time is it anyway? 8. What? Did I already do this one? Yes, I did. So it's just this last one that I have to fix, and then I have to upload it all. Yay! And then I'll have the middle of Huckin'. Should I do more Twisted Wonderland for December, or should I do something else? Hey, don't disrespect him. Is the house warden gone? I totally just broke rule 186, never eat a hamburger on Tuesday. I don't know what I would have done if he caught me. I wish he wouldn't come here so we could at least eat lunch in peace. Riddle manages to secure the house warden title before the end of his very first week at school. I know he can come off a bit harsh, but he's not a bad guy. Everything he does because he thinks it'll improve the dorm. Would a good guy go around putting collars on strangers' necks? Hee. So, what's this signature spell he mentioned? You're curious about Riddle's signature spell? That means, like, it's a spell that only he can cast, right? I doubt he's the only person in the whole world. But yes, a signature spell is a magical ability that is, generally speaking, unique to its user. You learn about them in class soon enough. Riddle's signature spell allows him to temporarily seal away the magic of another. This spell is named Off With Your Head. Even the name is complete psycho. To a mage, losing the ability to use magic is about as painful as losing your head completely, which is why all of us Heart's House tried hard not to violate Riddle's rules. And as long as you're following the rules, Riddle isn't so scary. Speaking of which, hey! What are you doing? God damn it. Now I can't even eat this fry. I was thinking about eating it, and now you put your face all up in it. What the fuck? I saw I had a missing fry, so I was like, oh, I'll eat it later. My cat decided she was going to put her face all up, and then I don't trust it. Because she had her little, like, God, you think you're being cute, but you're not. Speaking of which, are you still not going to let me into the dorm until I buy a tart, Carter? Don't at me, but yeah, that's rule 53, so my hands are tied. Also, Riddle always looks forward to having the first slice of a tart. So if you want him to forgive you, you had better bring a whole tart. What happened to, we're all from the same dorm, let's try to get along. Throw me a bone here. That's one thing, this is another. A whole tart has got to be pretty expensive. Seriously, I don't have that much money. Then why not make one yourself? Trey made those 3 tarts by hand after all. Because fucking tarts, okay, so I haven't, like, I know, like, I know the effort it takes to make tarts. Not specifically, because I do make apple roses. And what are you doing? Get away from there. Shit. Why is it every time I look around, you're being Nessia? Like, what the fuck? Don't meow me. Fucking getting up all in my shit, man. I get, like, you probably ate Ellie's food. We both know this. You always fucking scare her off and then you eat her fucking food like it's fucking okay. I can't even eat that fucking fry because I don't fucking trust it. Oh, throw it away though. Fucking, I don't know what your fucking problem is, Taylor. You need to fucking just leave. Like, look, there's fucking, like, you can eat what fucking Ellie didn't eat. Like, you all usually fucking do. Ugh. Where's Hellwig anyway? Hope she's okay. I haven't seen her in a minute. Here in my room, my dear. But yeah, I've made apple roses, which I have had to make by hand. And while I'm pretty sure that the makings of making the apple roses are very similar to that of a tart. At least I would assume. So I've had to because I've made it because you have to make the dough and you have to let it rest. You can do it for like a few hours, but it's like always better to let it sit for like a whole, like about a day or so. To let it kind of rise and do all that jazz. Let it chill for a bit. And then to sit there and flatten it out and do whatever, mess around with it and then fill it, and then you got to cut everything. And the tarts they make or whatever don't really look like tarts to me. They look more like a puff pastry, more say. So I don't know if it was actually a tart in the whatever. So I don't know. Anyway, because they look like little pillows, and from what I can recall, when I've seen the pictures in the thing. So I don't know if it actually was tarts and stuff. But making shit by hand is always a pain in the ass. It is. And I'm still trying to work around with the recipe a little bit, because I'm trying to make the apple roses taste really nice, but fiddling with the recipe's a pain in the ass, because here I am trying to do with shit and it's not working as well as I would like it to. Yada yada yada. But anyway, let's scroll back down. So I hope I did not fuck it up, because I just realized I had it we'll find out if I just messed this up. You made those tarts, Trey? That's incredible. That was something you'll find at a bakery. Hey, I appreciate that. Well, we do have most of the stuff you need, but I'm afraid I'll need something from you in return. You're going to charge me to make it? It's kind of rackety. Nah, I wouldn't take money from a freshman. But Riddle wants a chestnut tart next, so I'm going to need you to gather a ton of chestnuts. like that's any less of a hassle. But fine. How many do you need? Well, it's for the birthday party, so probably 300. Did you say 100? They're all gonna need to be boiled, shelled, and pureed. Pureed. All right, I'm gonna head out. I'm leaving too. You heartless cowards! Hold up. Haven't you ever heard that food tastes better if you make it with your friends? This will be a memory of treasures. It could even be your chance to make a splash as a cooking vlog. Don't tell Riddle, but chestnut tarts are at their tastiest when eaten right out of the oven. The only people who get to experience that culinary privilege are the ones who make it. Well, when you put it that way. Come on, human, let's do this. Like, you changed your tune quickly. Honestly, I would have been like, really? Grim? Like, I love Grim, don't get me wrong. But, like, I feel like I would spend a good chunk of the time scolding him. Because he wants to be Nessie all the time. I'm like, you need to stop being naughty. Like, stop it. I heard a whole bunch of chestnut trees in the woods behind the campus botanical garden. Cool. Plan made. Let's meet at the botanical garden after last period. We gotta be up to our ears in chestnuts. We're going to be up in our ears. Can I not pronounce fucking words correctly? Probably not. Taylor, my dear, what are you doing? Boop. Oh, look, 10. Ironically, I actually did not plan this, but it's kind of neat that this next episode is the 10th, and this should be the 10th episode. So we'll do this chapter, do this bit, and then I'm going to jump because we're going to do something that I probably shouldn't do, but I don't know. I mean, I can do whatever the fuck I want. This is my account, no? Ha ha ha. So, a garden spat. Woods behind campus. Whoa, there really are a ton of chestnuts just laying around. I'm gonna be living large on chestnut tarts. Let's get grabbing. Ouch! Wow, the chestnut spikes pricked my paw. Like, poor baby. I think if, like, after he would have done, I'm like, oh, like, pobrecito. I would have grabbed him and just, like, smother him. Like, give him all the, like, I don't know. Would you smother him? Smother him. Because I love him. Right, sweetie? Because I love you. I don't think we can do this with our bare hands. We need something to put them into. Maybe we can find some supplies in the botanical garden? Let's take a look. Whoa, I didn't realize this place was so huge. If it's this large, we gotta have a groundskeeper. Let's split up and look. Sure, dibs on the right side. Then how about I go left, while Grim and his perfect go straight ahead. Hey, come take a look at this. There's a ton of fruit growing here. It smells like they're ripe too. I don't recognize it. Ouch! I think I'll be like, the fuck? Hey, you got some nerve stepping on my tail and just walking away. Okay, so had I stepped on something, because usually the way I work is when I step on something, I step on it, curse, and jump back. I don't know how the character would just step on something and keep walking. Unless I purposely know I'm stepping on something. Like, if I see it and I know I'm going to step on it and not give a shit because I don't give a damn. Which I do at work when I'm like, when they put me in like the clipper, and like I know the hose is there, and like somebody's using the hose and I don't like, I'm just like, ha 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 ha, step on this hose, bitch. I don't say that, I'm thinking it. So I'll purposely step on the hose because I know it's there and I kind of want to be a dick. I'm being petty. So, but if I don't know something's there and I step on something, I usually like just kind of jump back and I'm like, what the fuck did I just step on? Because like that's so at this point I would be like, fuck, and I would jump back. Because I have cats, and sometimes, you know, if, you know, you're not paying attention, you're minding your own business, cats decide, yes, perfect time to walk. And then you step on them and you're like, what the fuck? And then they're like getting mad at you and you're like, why are you getting mad at me? You're the one who decided to be smart enough to walk right when I'm walking. So I would not have just like been like, it's fine. I would have been like, what the hell? Right? Guns people, not sure you ought to be taking it to a student that way, pal. Ain't nothing worse than being in the middle of a good nap and having some jerk step on your tail. I was like, I'm sorry. Like, and me being me, I would have been like, fuck, I'm sorry. Like, I would have been, my first thought would have been fuck. Because, you know, my ability to curse. But I would have just been there, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. You know, I didn't notice you there. I'm really, really sorry. You know, I would just be overly apologetic because I would feel guilty. And I also don't want to get in trouble. And I would be worried about any consequences. And then my ability to not want to, you know, deal with shenanigans and issues. And my unnecessary need to want to be liked. At least enough not to like be hated. Would kind of make, especially in this new environment where I don't know anybody. And I would be kind of worried and concerned about everything and everyone. I probably would be like super over apologetic until like, I would still kind of be like, since this is probably what, day 2, 3, it's been less than a week since we've been in Twisted Wonderland. So I would still kind of be kind of new. It takes a while before I start spreading like what I feel like my roots down. And where I start getting a little bit more comfortable. So at this current moment, I would still probably be kind of like hesitant about everything. And like, I still worry and stress a little bit, even when I am comfortable. But I would be overly worried and concerned. So, yeah. You know, I know you. You're the herbivore from orientation who couldn't use magic. Mind you, we're not herbivores. Herbivores are animals that only eat plants. Grim is a cat, so he falls in the more carnivore territory. Like all cats do, because they eat meat strictly they are on a meat diet. They are on strictly meat diet. They cannot eat any, well, they sometimes might eat plants, but that's like for more digestive shenanigans. But they're mostly like meat eaters. And then you have humans who are omnivores, who can, if you tell from our teeth, because you have the back teeth, which are grinders, which is a plant, it's for plants and stuff. And then you have our front teeth, which are our canine teeth, which are for slicing and dicing meat. Which, technically, if you wanted to, you can actually bite the flesh off your own, you can bite your own flesh. But, there's a part of you that says no. You can't bite your pinky, but you can bite off the meat off your own body if you bit hard enough. I don't know how hard you would have to bite. But if you can eat a steak, you can eat flesh off your own hands. It would just be very concerning because you really shouldn't. Like, I don't know why. Like, there was like, I saw a YouTube video where they mentioned like this boxer, I can't remember his name, where he bit off like part of a guy's ear. And it was super old shenanigans, like from, I guess, what, the 90s? I think it was. But I can't remember too well. Sniff, sniff. If Leon ever got this close to me, I would be like, ah! Not because, I would be like, fuck! I would back the fuck off and be very uncomfortable. I'm like, can you get the fuck away from me? It's true. You don't smell of magic at all. Well, can't say it'd be much fun to hurt someone who's so helpless. Still gonna do it, though. I don't know what's up with this guy, but when he looked at me, it makes every follicle of the fur stand on him. No one gets to stomp on my tail and just walk away without paying the price. And I'm in a bad mood on account of being woken up from my nap, too. That's gonna cost you a tooth. Please, I don't have dental insurance! Don't chase it! Liana, there you are. Okay. So, another argument here is like, oh, well, you're a boy because Leona wouldn't threaten you like that. But, like, I feel like, okay, so there's two ways to go around this one, too. Like, his comment here is either one, he's just, being an asshole and, fake threatening you. And two, he's an equal opportunist where it's kind of like, it's sexism to not treat somebody the same way as everybody else. So, I knew I'd find you here. We got after school classes today, remember? Ugh. And now I've got this guy on my tail. Leona, you already had to repeat 1 year. If you get held back again, we'll be in the same grade. Oh, put a sock in it already. I'm tired of all your yapping, Ruggy. Look, you think I like always being on your case? Come on, man. You act like it'll be hard for you. You could skate through life if you just try. Come on. Let's go already. Next time you stink up my territory, there's going to be a price to pay, herbivore. Mwah. I don't like the sound of that. What is up with this nutso? Also, I think he got kitty ears. That would be more my preference. Remind me of a lion. We found the baskets and tongs. What in the world happened to you two? Oh, right, the chestnuts. We gotta gather those chestnuts so I can get my tart on. We'll fill them in on the crazy groundskeeper while we're voyaging. God, words. And then he pieced up. Yeah, no way was that guy the groundskeeper. Now that I think about it, he was wearing the golden vest of that pajama clogging dorm. Pajama clog? You mean Savannah Claw? How? I don't know how Deuce managed to get what Grim was trying to say. Pajama clog from Savannah Claw. Like, that's a claw, maybe, but pajama? I'm starting to think that there's an awful lot of delinquency at Night Raven. All right, there should be enough chestnuts. Let's get these baskets over to Trey. Mwah! Now that we're all gassed up, it's Destination Flavor Town, baby. We're about to be freaking Guy Fieri. Welcome back. Looks like you got plenty. Hello, my husbando. Now you can make us some massive tarts. Well, the bigger the tart, the harder it'll be to peel all those nuts. So good luck with that. We have to peel all these? Suddenly the whole room is spinning. Preparation is key for good baking. Yeah, I know. We come this far. We're not gonna give up now. I should probably hold the fucking phone so I can actually push the buttons. Now shouldn't I? It can be tricky to peel a chestnut, right? But that's where the magic comes in. Ace and Perfect can't use magic though, so it'd be hard, way hard for them. Just to watch me wipe the floor with you, even without magic. You guys, and back a month. Hey, quit stuffing your face full of the ingredients! Give me so joy back to him. I love him. My problem with it being slow is that I kind of don't want to wait. Like too slow and I get like, I let my guard down and I'm just like staring off into the background. So I would rather stare at the background. It's like, I just kind of want to watch them do all their little things. Look perfect. Look, a primo oh, it's your remarkably daft. I mean, one of us has to be. I'm sure ain't for a bar or the try hard. Hey, my peels are perfectly fine. Thank you. See? Yeah, if you hold mine up next to Ace's, you couldn't even tell them apart. Oh, well, it's good you're all fired up because still got a ways to go. Sorry if I'm just being quiet. I don't kind of get zoned. Damn. Like, I honestly, whatever. The only excuse I have there was just like, I had looked off to the right. And then I was like, oh shit, because I can't really, because like sometimes I just have to blur my vision to see both things. And like I said, there's more. He's beautiful. I love him so much. So like I have to focus my eyes on like a center point, usually like somewhere here in the center. Because if I focus like somewhere in the center area, I'm better off. But I had glanced off to like the side over here when the note was coming this way. So I had looked over here and I didn't look back into the center until like, oh shit, the thing was coming. And then I had to push it and, you know. So like there's like, what, 28 episodes? 28, so. But since it is my birthday, I don't want this to just be like, you know, everyday normal. I should have just went fucking. And so here's what we're going to do. Because it is a special day for me. We are going to go through like I don't want to do it, but I do want to do it. You know what? Screw it. We're not going to do that. What we're going to do is home. Yeah, it's the twins' birthdays, by the way. That's what's up here. Ironically. Yes, I know. That's not what I wanted. This one, I think it is then. It would be archives, I think. I think it's okay. So technically, it will be my second round, but we're going to go through both Trey's and Malleus's thing for me because those are the ones I would be looking at. Well, look, Grimm's here too. No, we'll do Grimm, Trey's, and then Malleus's. Grimm because he's my son. He's like my furball, my first son. Happy birthday, henchhuman. It being a special occasion and all, I suppose we can split a can of tuna. Mara, you don't want any? Why not? Now you get these little things when like when you first log in on your birthday, so and then we'll do Trey. Happy birthday. And it depends on who's on your lock screen, by the way. Whoever you have on the lock screen, like I had Malleus there, and if when my birthday hat comes around and Malleus is still there, he'll be the one to greet me. I'll put everything I had into making you a one-of-a-kind cake. You'll just have to wait and see what makes it special. Come on, everyone's waiting. Not gonna lie, if Trey and Malleus were to come to my dorm and shit, I would be so happy. Why not? Well, let's do Silver because I also love Silver. Silver is also was kind of is my husband a little bit, but not as much. He's sorry. I knew it was your birthday, but I couldn't get anything ready in time. Actually, no. I'll spare you my excuse. In lieu of a gift, I'm at your disposal today for whatever activity you like. Sorry. Gonna erase that from my brain. Anyway, today is the day of your birthday, is it not? Congratulations. Have you had a party? Oh, just wondering, since I didn't receive an invitation to anything. So, I would be excited if Trey invited me to the party. I'd be, super happy. And then, if Silver also came by or, was like, hey, I didn't have a gift, da-da-da, I'd be super happy, too. And with Malleus, I would be honest and I'd be if the other two didn't come in and it was just him coming to me, I was like, well, honestly, I didn't have any plans except for maybe buying myself a little cake and celebrating by myself. But if you want, you can come with me and we can celebrate together. Just because I like it when people celebrate me and stuff like that. Makes me feel happy. This is the guest room. So these are gonna be all the events and shit. Oh, the masquerade. Wait a minute. No, it's still there. Anyway. So yeah, we're gonna end this episode here. So for now, Tiniestofchibis is signing out, and may the rest of you guys have a good year.